Hello, guys, and welcome back to House Edge. Today we have our Saturday show, or by the time you see I say it'll be Saturday, we're going to be covering our Survivor report for week 2, our top 3 plays for Survivor pools throughout the weekend. Then we're going to do a player prop parlay and a bonus. We're going to give you some WNBA playoff picks. Survivor report week 2 did really good last week. All 3 Survivor picks that I gave out went in cash, so we move on if you follow my picks. So I'm going to do it again. We got the top 3 Survivor picks for this week 2. Starting off, we're going to have the Rams over the Titans. The Titans are just bad. I think this is probably the worst team in football. There's just no explosiveness on that roster. They got below average receivers, below average run game. Cam Ward shows promise, but he's not going to be able to will them past a Rams team with that defense. And Matthew Stafford looked pretty good. I'm starting to think that the back was just a hoax. My next pick would be the Ravens over the Browns. The reason why this is my second pick and not number 1 is because I think this is an opportunity. I think the Ravens win this over the Browns pretty clearly, but this is going to be a pick that's picked by a lot of other people in your pool. So you may want to stay away and hope for the Browns to come up with an upset. But I think after the way the week 1 went, the Ravens are going to be locked in and they're going to handle the Browns pretty easily. And then lastly, we're going to take the Chargers over the Raiders. Both AFC West teams looked good. I've been saying that we're going to look good in our other shows. But the Raiders are not ready to really beat the Chargers and take that reign as the second or the first best team in the AFC West. So that's going to be my pick for the Chargers. We also have a NFL prop parlay. I'm going to do a 4-leg parlay this time. Starting off, we're going to take Barkley under 87.5 rush yards. I think that this Eagles versus Chiefs game is going to go just like the Super Bowl. First priority is to take away Saquon Barkley and make Jalen Hurts and that receiver core try to beat you. I think Barkley will get the carries, but under 87.5 is going to be a hard number to hit with that Chiefs defense with Chris going in the middle. And then we're going to take Justin Jefferson over 5.5 receptions. 6 seems like an easy target for JJ coming against this Atlanta defense. There was a lot of scoring and movement in that Tampa Bay game, and Justin Jefferson's one, if not 2, best receivers in the NFL right now. Then I'm going to take Devin Achane over 28.5 receiving yards. I think the Patriots will struggle against Achane in this game. I like him on the rushing, but I like his receiving a little bit more. I think he's going to get a couple bubble screens that can go away for over 30. And a familiar face from week 1, I'm going to be taking Brian Thomas Jr. again over 68.5 receiving yards. I mean, he only gets 1 reception for 7 yards in the game. But it was clearly a running script against the Panthers, who just could not stop Travis Etienne. I think that they'll be feeding the ball. I mean, he had 7 targets last game. So with that usage, he gets those yards. And that's going to be a payout of plus 742. A little added bonus to this episode. The WNBA playoffs are going to be right around the corner. I have a couple plays that I like for the first few matchups. So coming up, we got the Valkyrie as the 8th seed versus the number 1 Lynx. I have 2 plays in that game 1 there. I'm going to be taking the Valkyries plus 12.5. This Valkyrie team does not quit. They have the coach of the year in the Natalie Nakasi. I think they're going to be playing hard against the Lynx. There's not going to be a series where the games are going to be blowouts, even if the Lynx happen to win in 2. And right in that threshold is the under. I'm going to take the under 147.5. You're not putting up a lot of points against the Valkyrie. I see this as a 75-70 game, something under that. And I have a series bet for Phoenix Mercury. I'm going to take them plus 164 over the Liberty. I just think this New York Liberty team can be had. They're looking a little old. Brianna Stewart and Nesco, I'm sorry. And I think Elizabeth is playing at a high level right now. They can sneak out and get this series. For the Dream and Fever series, I'm going to be taking the Dream minus 6.5 in that first game. I don't really think that the Fever are going to be much competition for Atlanta. 7 points is not a lot. And lastly, and this is my favorite play of the WNBA Sunday, over 59.5, Storm versus the Aces. 3 of their 4 matchups this year have gone over 170 points. So 160 just seems way too low to me. I think this soars over easy by the third quarter, and we're going to be celebrating this one. Okay, and that rounds out my plays. Good luck on your bets. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.